Alright, welcome back, the WWE Champion fans there. Tonight's going to kind of be a long one. I'm finally got Matt to 5,000 for the trainer ability. So we're going to go through here the three main Acros that people might want to use him on. And I'm going to show you how they work out, both with Matt Hardy and George Steele on them. Main three, of course, are going to be Seth, NXT Seth, Kalisto, and the new Jeff Hardy. I'm going to leave a link down in the comments about it that shows my turn to win ratio, winning percentage, and the maximum damage on their main kill moves. First, we're going to start with NXT Seth here. Also, obviously, if there's only one of the three you're interested in, you can fast forward along the video to get to them. We're going to go NXT Seth first, Kalisto second, and then obviously going to go Jeff Hardy last. So he's the newest one. Moves going to be the standard move sets of the blue finisher with the green setup moves for both of them. And as I said, we're going to go with George Steele and Matt Hardy, which Matt Hardy for Seth Rollins makes the 5 random blue gems and multiple strengths of 4. Now, I always liked going for MP boost guys, just because on versus, just because if for some reason a match isn't there, turn 1 or 2, you're at least good. So you can play defense for a couple rounds if need be. Blue, green, blue. Yeah, why not? Just try to see how they do. I will go up against the Strikers since they have the highest kick-out damage. So we're going to start with Mr. Baylor here. So obviously, I'm playing defensively in this case. You want to try to leave him a black match so he doesn't steal your blue. You also, in this case, you want to go for a green match. I already have, there's not really a green match on the board, and there's not a black match. The problem is he will steal my 2 blues down the corner here if I wait. So I will actually do that first. And they gave me a green match, so now he is good, solid going here. Not like getting lucky there. And obviously he's kicking out, but I really don't care. Alright. Now, you, of course, use your green 2 move first to make the blues into multipliers. See where that sets up. And then you are going to use the choose 5. Alright, we have 1 left. Alright, so here's where I like to sometimes do this. Instead of choosing 5 there, I'm going to take a 2 above. So I'm using the 1 in the middle to shoot out that line. That'll drop those down, shoot out another line. Just get some extra points while I can. Extra green move too. There's no way for me to attach to that one more spot over to that other blue gem, so we're gonna be getting 11 total blue gems, but of course 4 of those are 4 times, so you're gonna be getting 4, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 gems in damage strength, which is gonna be 59,000 that he needs to kick out from, and not a problem. Now you notice that was turn 2. I was also extremely lucky on that original cascade. So we're going to do another match here. Now, if you've seen my tutorials and you read the community tier list that I help kind of run with Compy and Tommy and a bunch of the guys, is I've never been a fan of Seth. But Man, he's just too. I mean, he's the numbers are pretty dang good, and it's killing me to say so. But all right, well, we're gonna go with the unfortunate tough with steel combo here, so we're gonna get some major damage dealt to us right off the bat. Hopefully, we have a green move to start. Of course not. His secondary color is, or third color is yellow. Shoot, might just get some damage here, and hopefully we can kick out the initial move and get a green. Alright. 48,000. So we're going to try to go roster some blues. And 4 spots should get it. Yep. Alright. Alright, so obviously only 1 green's charged. So we're still kind of stuck there. I don't really want too much green on the board for when he does his... he's going to load it right up on me again, too. Great. So this is going to be a dead match. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do when Seth gets the double green on you. Alright, come in here. His health back up. Let's try to do about 3 matches on each one so you can kind of see hopefully a difference on, for example, how big of a... Seth is dependent on the blues being on the board and being next to each other, and that's his main problem. I'll go after Big Papa Brian here. Alright, once again, I want green. 0 green on the board. I will do that to intentionally give him purple to hopefully set me up with some green, which it did not. Once again, setting up his purple intentionally to leave me blue. Alright. Use the multiplier first, obviously. And this one we are going to be getting a big spot of blue. So not great for making any extra cascades, but we'll see what we get here. We got 51k. It should be okay. Nope, he got that second bonus kick out. Alright, well, here's where Seth is not great. Hopefully there's not much on the board for him because his finisher is only like 15,000. So here's your negative with Seth. If they kick out of that blue move and they have too much health left for the finisher to be good, you're pretty much toast. He does not recycle moves well. And he's dead again. Makes you feel any better about Seth here. I was running actually pretty decent numbers with him earlier in the day. I did like 25 matches with everybody to get an idea of where they're sitting at. I just got a couple of unlucky breaks here, but that's the nature of the game. You can't always have a great board. I'm going to go after Brock just because he does not use blue. So it gives you that out. Unfortunately, these guys who need the Acros, that need that big chunk of blues on the board, if you're facing off against another guy that needs blue, you're sometimes going to get in deep trouble there. Once again, no greens. He's going to make the match there. Go ahead and make the green match there. That actually was probably the best thing you could do because it spreads out those blues to now just two main quadrants to be able to get the damage boost better with his move. Go 1, 2 up here. 1, 2, 3 down here. Unfortunately, we are going to miss one. I guess we can kind of go that route also. Either way, we're going to get one not taken. I'm going to go with that, though. Just see if I can get some more stuff to drop for some extra points. All right, 52,000 kick out, but is he a striker? Yes, he is. And, of course, he kicks out. He will be making that one. Luckily, that 4 is still on the board, so hopefully... with my random destroy here, he picks that one up for me, which he does not, but a couple of good combo breaks there, and it's good. So as you can see there, Seth, when he wins, he's been winning between round second and third turn. He actually has some decent damage. He is dependent on getting a little bit of cascade to go with it, but he's been averaging around 50,000 for that big hit move. Negative, the kick out of the big hit move, his finisher is pretty weak and does not reset the earlier green moves at all. So that's one of his negatives. All right, so it's 4 matches in there. Kind of get an idea of where he's sitting. We're going to replace him with Kalisto. Kalisto, he can actually run 2 main links. Personally, I've been liking the Raw better, but I'll show you both of them. Of course, get into his trainers. Now I'll show you the matches here and how he runs, but I'll tell you as I'm looking for my stuff, I'm not a giant fan of this setup, and I'll tell you why. Kalisto does well with having a ton of multipliers on the board. Matt, even though he makes those multipliers much stronger, you seem to not have as many there for when you get down to the finisher and everything else, because they end up getting wasted on other moves, unfortunately. So, we're played here. I'm just saying I'm not a fan. I find that I almost was getting better numbers with Sin Cara, or very close numbers with Sin Cara. So, but we're going to show you here how he works and go from there. Now with him, your first move is set right off the bat. I'll show you here. It's the 6 charge, and he, unlike Seth, doesn't need both moves to be charged to go one at a time. As you see, 6 charge. It's 4 gems, strength of 5 with Matt here. His thing is, though, you definitely want to get a blue match with this set. Unfortunately, there's not really anything there, but because I'm going to be setting up greens also to get it later on, I will just go ahead and use it anyways to kind of set stuff up. And I did that intentionally because he will take this black down the bottom, and hopefully I don't get a cascade that falls on me and takes those out like I did. Okay, once again, don't really need the green. The green's going to pop up on its own. I'm now going to try to go after things to try to help me get the cascade. And of course, he made everything. Okay. Beauty of Brock Lesnar, if any of you guys have him, is when he goes off, he gets to pick those 7 blacks. And if there's blacks on the board, it's pretty much game over. Yeah. Of course, as having both Brock and Volkov, though, as a side note here, while I'm setting up Kalisto. Volkov, I actually find is better. His purple move helps you get out of a tight jam if for some reason Brock does not finish it off on his other black moves. It's rare that it happens, but it can happen. Plus, if there's no green on the board, he doesn't really have an out. Volkov gets a couple purples, he has an out. So personal preference there, just saying, for the 2. But we're going to go back in here. Hopefully we get a better match here. And you won't kill these guys on this setup with Kalisto right off the bat. It's a build process of taking him out for over time. All right, so great board here. He has blue showing, and I have blue showing, and he has a black, so he won't take my blues. So we're going to tag 2. Oh shoot, this is a 10 charge, 9 is a 6, 7, 8, yeah, so 2 of those, and then 3 over here. I did that intentionally because no matter what, in every other round I played this, he has been pinned right at that first move just from the number of gems you've gotten, but didn't pin him there. Alright, so now we are intentionally using the finisher early. It won't pin him, but it will give me all that damage there and fill up all my green moves again for me. That not pinning him earlier messed me up for this. Normally that's a finish that it should have been reloaded already, but that's all right. We got it here. So the finisher is 5, and now I can choose like 9, so I don't need that. But we were going to put the first green on 4 blues. This one on, it doesn't even matter, 1 blue. I'm saying it doesn't matter because you notice here I have, I'm with my finisher, I'm going to take out 24 blue gems, and equivalent blue gems, plus the initial damage, and he's at 30,000 health, so he's at, so you see there, it's a 3-move process normally. You go after you take the green, move, use the blue match, use the finisher on the second turn, which then refills your finisher and your other green moves, and then you finish again on the next turn with the second finisher. So we're going to try it one more time, so I can show you again. And then we will switch over to his Luchid link, which makes him have, he's not starting out charged, but he has stronger gems, which I don't find as helpful as much. But we will check it out because I try to be as show you as much things as I can when I do these videos for you guys, and to give you an idea of what we think of when we put these lists together, and the things we pay attention to, and the matches we go through. Like I said earlier, I did 100 matches earlier today just with the Acros, just to try to get this for you guys to figure out. So once again, no blue move there. I'm going to go ahead and just put these on blue gems anyways. And then I'm going to make my green match here. Alright, so now you notice this is charged. So now I will, this will automatically pin him. But we're going to use those 3. I'll drop 1 more. Wow, that didn't pin him. Okay, we're going to use the finisher. 20 gems equivalent plus the damage. I should knock him down like 40,000, 42,000. And even with that great cascade at the end there, he couldn't kick out. So you see the process is just kind of setting up to be able to get the blue match quickly and then just keep reloading. Obviously, if you're going to use him for farming, you just put a couple of those gems on a loot gem at the end there. That would be if you have to hit the 2 finishers in a row, because the second finisher should finish him off even with only like 2 blue gems to be taken care of. And we pop over here and change him over to the Lucha link, so you can check out the difference. Still have Brock. And we can go AJ, even though AJ uses up blues, just to give it a different try. Alright. Now Lucha Link obviously makes all of his gems worth more, but you don't have a match right off the bat, so you got to go for the green, the blue right off the bat. This is actually a great setup because I don't see a lot of yellow next to his blues, so he's actually just going to put more blues on the board right for me. Okay. Now in this case, we're going to do this on purpose here. I'm going to show you what. See, I don't see, there's no blue match, and the green at this point is not really needed, so we're going to actually farm, load our stuff. It should reload, as it's a 6x, it should actually reload that green back up, and it's going to do a heck of a lot of damage right here for me also. So you notice he's at 83k. That was 20,000 just from all those pop shots there. Okay. Thought he would have been loaded. All right. Well. Now we hope. No. Obviously, AJ's going to kill me here. See, once again, need to have a blue match. I thought I was going to get that with all those things AJ put out. And apparently, I did not. Definitely going to be dead here because AJ's got that killer finisher. So, pop over here. This is Lucha. Because that extra turn, because of not having that loaded right off the bat, I have had the worst luck with. We'll do a bunch more. And you know, I could say I don't do things to try to help the community. I've actually gone through about 200 health packs a day, easy, maybe even more. Just to get all this info off for you guys. But do one more here at the Lucha link. Hopefully this one goes a little better. Once again with the Lucha link, you're going for the green match first. Unless, because I don't see a black match. Man. He's gonna get me there. Oh well, heck with it. Hopefully something shows up. It's black. Nope. Alright, so he's gonna load his blues no matter what on me. I'm actually now loading up the screen as much as these as I can, just to help me kick out. But I'll pop that one off right now. 25k damage. Actually, we know he's gonna kick out, but it'll help me later on. If I can kick out of this, I should be able to still win. Nice. 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 on the board. Just do that match right there. 13. Yeah. 4,000. Wow, I had to waste a bunch of stuff on that. Oh well. So we got, what do we got? 5 gems left. $37,000. With him being lowered down, should be good enough. So there you go. There's a Lucha link. It's a little bit stronger if you hit it, but it takes you longer to hit it. Prefer the other one. I prefer the speed. Less chance of having health lost and being killed. And that slight extra bonus. Alright. We're going to move over to Jeff here. I'm going to show you the Jeff setup with Matt, since that was the one that everybody, they showed you on the video to make you feel all good about it. Keep a smack down here. For the speed. Wrong button. Now, he, of course, right now has an advantage. Is because with the boost he gets, the moves are loaded up right off the bat. When I was doing the testing, I was actually pretending they weren't loaded off the bat and was having to go I was making a green match on the first round. Oops. When I did the numbers, I didn't want to skew the numbers to his bonus making an advantage. I will show you here. I was doing so I was trying to make the green match first, so just letting you know. Here, though, I'm not. just for the Save Me Some Health packs. Really didn't make a huge difference. Besides turns to win, so Save Me Some Health packs. So just for the be honest about everything, I'm just letting you know. Okay, so of course we're going to change the 4 gems over. Take the 4 gems out. Do 40,000 in damage, which he will kick out of no problem. Alright, so here is Jeff's issue. If you noticed, he just accidentally got a I don't have any green left. So he's hitting 3 green here, 4 if I load up his, finish off leveling his move, which I have not done yet. Because I am waiting for the next enhance event. So here's where Jeff is stuck. He didn't win, and now he's getting a ton of damage done against him. And he doesn't have another move ready to go. Still no blue, no green. So Jeff is pretty much in trouble on this in this case. We're just gonna sit here and let him kill me. Yeah. All right. That was actually, I died with a good representation, unfortunately, of Jeff. Because only taking out those 3 to 4 green gems with the finisher. The problem is, unless he gets some really good cascades with his first initial hit, he's gonna be in trouble. He needs to have a great board after the finisher to be able to survive. Or he needs to get some serious good cascades when using the kill move, the green move there. All right, let's. Oh, you know what? We're gonna go this way, anyways. Another thing to do is you could play defense for a couple rounds against someone who has a 2-turn charge like that Shango or like that Bray, just to try to get some blues off the board and get some extra damage for yourself, which I will actually do in this case because I don't like all those yellows sitting next to the blues. Okay, well, I'm pretty much done in this round 2. If you notice, AJ's purple move is going to be charged, so his finisher is going to hit me for 80,000. But that's it, right? The only thing we could have hoped for is not to pin him, which I actually have had happen a few times, or for him to be really weak and not get out of that weak of a pin. Things happen. Sometimes you get lucky. show you one more match here. I'll show you, try to play defense first. Take some damage off beforehand. Oh yeah, they're all turn one guys, aren't they? Well, we'll turn one to turn one then. Once again, I will not win, or I won't win on the initial move, but hopefully I can get enough damage to be able to win the second time around. My favorite setup, though, with Jeff is the one that most of us, I'm sure, have been playing, which is the Cesaro setup, and which I will just go into next. It takes longer, but man, it completely recycles the move, so it's much more fun to use, too. I mean, let's face it, half this game is supposed to be fun, and using the same stuff over and over again is not always fun. Come on, leave me some greens on the board with that giant thing. Alright, wow. Should have been able to kick out of that. That was a weak penny even. One hits or one hits. Well, let's. Do AJ again. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of all those blues off the board, just to keep him from having his first purple move cause me too much damage. There you go. Oh, had a little bit of a cascade there, 47,000. It's not bad. That's possible. Nope, had the blue match. That's all right. Wow. This one actually looks like it's a possible winner here. If you see, some greens could drop my blues into position, depending on which one they pick up. The one I wanted. But you see, my greens are now filled again. That's where I said you have to get lucky with Jeff with this move. It's all about luck with him. I mean, his move here is going to be the same, point-wise, no matter what. You just have to get lucky to be able to have those greens basically refill. And which obviously we knew that was going to be an easy win there. So if Jeff recycles the move with Matt, the dude's got huge point potential. But it's an if. So you notice there, Jeff, I would think, what did we lose? 2, win 2, and it was about turn 3, even with the advantage there. You could also use him with his brother, which gives you, if you make a green match, the extra green. Right now, just to save health packs, I prefer the setup we got going. We are going to change him over to the Cesaro setup, which a lot of you guys, I'm sure, have been playing when you're doing the dailies. Everyone realizes that Cesaro he adds to that finisher, and he actually adds because he's green. He's a green. He's the destroy green gems, and we all know that all the destroy green or destroy gem people, they actually work on a destroy that's the same color as them. So he helps out on both the green moves and the blue moves. So it's kind of nice there. Load me back up for some more health packs. All right, going on to Shango. Let's get started. Loaded. Yeah, why not? We'll go ahead. I only had those on the board, so I can't get any more than that. But I knew that I was going to get some green on that drop. That's why I went that early. Alright, destroy 7 random green gems. So here's where it's great. The green moves are loaded back up, second turn. He's not hitting for as much damage. I mean, of course, he got some decent KKs here, but he's not hitting for as much damage. The guys are going to kick out on you, but you're on to your third turn, and he's all reloaded again. Much more consistent to me than the other way. He's not going to hit you for a huge amount of points. But he's reset again. Facing him in a feud, I'd hate for him to get with that setup, I'd hate for him to get his first set of moves off, because every time he's back, unless you kill him, he's going to get you for another, 30,000 points. Go through that one more time. Now, once again, he's set to go. If it wasn't for the fact I'd be making this green match over here in the corner, he would make the purple match up top, and then I'd go after the blues in this particular board. Just to save on health in an extra turn, we're going to just do it this way. It's not really, actually it's almost somewhat detrimental, just because I'm not getting any extra damage in that first turn or first round, but so we're going to take out the 8 gems there. He will make the purple match. She made the backwards purple match. And we are going to go use the finisher. Going to take out all the green on the board. And if you notice here, there's not enough green left to load our things back up. So because he is a board dependent guy. Just enough left. Sorry, we had 1 left. All right. Once again, board dependent. There's only the couple of blues on the board. Hopefully, though, this should not cause a pin, and I should be able to get the finisher off. Also. I've had times there also where I'll intentionally leave one of those blue gems left on the board when I'm that close in points to make sure I can don't pin him and get the finisher off. So it's just something to pay attention to when you're playing the game. All right. So as you see there, that was the 3 Acros with Matt training them. Except Jeff also used Cesaro. Basically, Seth, we saw a huge increase in his playability. I was actually getting numbers almost equal to AJ damage, averaging in the 50s, I believe, for that kill move. But it is very board dependent still. You need enough blues on the board, and they need to be close to each other to get that big kill move. If negative is you don't get that kill move to kill, and you leave them with over 20,000 in health left, that finisher is not going to do the job. They'll kick out, and he's completely toast. So, I'd say with Matt, I put him up maybe in that AJ range, slightly below AJ, but I would put him above Kalisto in this case, and Eddie. On the Kalisto, didn't see a big difference with Matt versus with using Sin Cara. I mean, if you can get the blue match right off the bat, you can go, hit the blue match, hit the finisher again with all the extra gems. You guys, you'll win in 3 turns every time as long as you have a blue match right off the bat. Can't guarantee that. And Jeff, as you can see, way more fun, way more usable using Cesaro versus Matt. I know they showed you in the video Matt throwing down like 60,000 K, and I actually had one where Matt, I think, threw down with Matt on him. I think I almost got 70K off of one, I believe, when I was doing a match earlier. Upper 60s, 70, I can't remember which one. Either way, once again, had a huge cascade. Can't guarantee cascades. So that's where I kind of was sitting with those guys. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was some knowledge for you. Hope if you're sitting with some guys at silver, you can make that, and you actually were lucky enough to pull Matt from a vault, that you can kind of pick which one now based on that information. And keep enjoying the game, guys. Have a good one.